baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the New York Yankees. John Shabby, Chris Singleton with you. All right, Sing, it's been pretty remarkable to see what this lineup has been able to do lately. They're putting on a clinic at the plate.
No doubt, Boog. Impressive performances 1 through 9. Unlike opposing pitchers, I'm looking forward to seeing another show today.
First pitch coming your way next. Getting the nod in this one, CC Sabathia. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Chase
That's the ball.
the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Sabathia, over 200 career wins, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Top of the zone for a called strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Good eye right there. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Here's a 2-2. Line drive. That's a hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Hey, ha!
In the dirt. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Home run number 10 of the year. And the White Sox jump out in front. It's 2-0.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
That misses.
Nope, ball.
And now it's even 1-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
In the air, right field. Williams settles underneath it, brings it in. And there's one away. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. It features a great veteran presence, Harold Baines.
He has over 1,500 500 RBIs in his career. I mean, this is a guy that loves the opportunity to drive in runs. Some people shrink under that pressure with runners in scoring position. But he spent his entire career in the middle of the lineup, and everybody knows he can do some damage.
No, that missed. That's a ball. Hurt.
2 runs across in the inning here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Late on that fastball.
He just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity. Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well, that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here! A solo shot. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. He got on plane with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
1 down. Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Hurt.
Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. That gets by him. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound.
What?
In there at the knees for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
No,
Just
that's
misses
down.
without
Ball.
Man at first, 1 away.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Rolled to short, could be 2. Flips it, 1 at second. On to first,
Hey!
save. So they get 1, but a really nice try there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Now the third base. Colson Montgomery, hitless in the series so far. He's 0-7.
No, that's out.
Carroll off of first with 2 away. And there's a foul ball.
That's the ball.
That's a strike. And it remains 2-2. That one to first. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. And that's the third out. The two-round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Back in the Bronx. And towing the slab in this one, Hayden Smith. And singing, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy. Tony Gwynn stepping in now for the Yankees.
Hey, ha!
And a big swing and a miss.
Ball, that's down.
On the ground. One gone, bottom half of the first. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Paul Molitor.
No, Boone, clearly he's just one of the best hitters to ever play this game. Being a member of the 3,000 hit club, just a true professional hitter. I know we use that term, but this guy is just the epitome of it. So much fun to watch him swing the bat and just work a pitcher. You can learn so much about the art of hitting from just watching this guy go about his business.
Ball. Ball, that's low.
What a stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Batting third, designated hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Babe Ruth. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one ripped, but foul. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Hey, ha!
Struck him out looking. Yanks held in check. They trail it here 3-0. Back in the Bronx, new inning getting started. Luis Angel Acuna steps to the plate for the White Sox. Chris, he's currently the team leader in stolen bases.
Ball. That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years. And what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well The problem is the velocity at spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
Foul ball there. The 0-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
This one in the air, center field. Gwynn on the move. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Chicago, second baseman Chase Mitra.
Chase Mitra, the next to hit. Just
That's
missed.
the ball low.
He swings and fouls one off. Two down, nobody on. Left field. And
No,
it's
that's
a
a foul ball.
Here's a 1-2. Got him looking, and he strikes out the side here in the second. It's the White Sox 3 and the Yankees nothing. Back now in the Bronx, bottom of the inning. Lou Gehrig stepping in now for the Yankees.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise to this ballgame.
And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
That's a ball.
Out to short. Aparicio handles, throws to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 6th, catcher Jorge Posada.
2 down, base is empty. And now the veteran catcher, Jorge Posada.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. High fly fly ball right field. This could go the distance. Home run. And with 2 strikes, Jorge Posada the last one out of here. His 18th home run of the season, and they cut it to the lead. It's 3-1.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? But a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. How is that fastball out of here?
First off,
That miss, that's the ball.
Misses. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Bottom half of inning number 2. There's a swing and a miss.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. The Yanks do get 1 on the solo homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Here in New York, on to the 3rd inning. Harold Baines steps to the plate for the White Sox. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these White Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Ball.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
That's inside.
No, that's it.
And a foul ball. Oh, that got away from him.
That hit him. Take your base.
He's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Chicago, left fielder Austin Hayes.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Baines gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Hey,
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
No,
save. Posada too late with the throw.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Man at second. And that's outside. Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ripped on a line to center. One down.
Up next for the White Sox, first baseman Munetaka Murakami.
Now it's going to be Munetaka Murakami.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Now this one gets
Ball.
away from the catcher. And the runner holds. One out, the runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings through that. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2.
Ball.
One out and a runner at second. Pitch kicks away. Gets to it on to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Baines up to third on the wild pitch.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball. It's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an over for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. 2 on, 1 out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Jeter to second, to Gehrig in time. That's an inning-ending double play. So no runs, no hits, and 1 error, but they leave him stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 3 and the Yankees 1. Back at Yankee Stadium and step in for the Yankees, Phil Rizzuto.
No, that's down. Ball.
Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. Aparicio to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Batting 9th, third baseman, Paul Molitor.
No count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Back to the top of the Yankee order, Tony Gwynn now at the plate.
Yeehaw!
Fought off foul. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
This guy's
That's
a
the ball.
fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Lifted in the air down the left side. That is the inning. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. It's the White Sox 3 and the Yankees 1. Welcome back. And struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers.
That's a ball.
On the ground, right side. Garrett takes it to the bag. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the White Sox, third baseman Colson Montgomery.
Oh, yeah.
That one's upstairs.
That's high. That's a ball.
1.
That's a ball.
That's in there. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. That was a great run to make the catch, Singy. We've got to take another look at it with StatCast.
Yeah, he saw it perfectly off the bat. Reactions were excellent. Took a very direct route to the ball, and more than 100 feet later, he ran it down. I just love seeing that.
Now, here is Luis Angel Acuna. There's the strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. In the dirt, going to count 1 and 2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
On the ground, right side. Inning over. 1-2-3 go the White Sox as the lead remains 3-1. Bottom of the 4th, Bernie Williams stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these
Ball
Yankees
outside.
just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and
That's a
been
ball.
true again today.
Outside.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And another ball.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Grounder might be two. There's one, and that's two.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
First baseman.
And now, Lou Gehrig struck out looking his first time. Up and in, and that's ball one. The White Sox leading by two. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Two down, nobody on. That one ripped, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. In there safely. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Siggy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Man on second, two down. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the White Sox 3 and the Yankees 1. Back in the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Trying to bunt his way on. Not in time. He bunts his way aboard to lead off the frame. Step off, throw to first. Aparicio gets back easily. Aparicio on at first, nobody out. Runner on the go. And it's fouled off. Backed off the plate that time. To third might be two. There's one. On to Gehrig, the first double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Harold Baines will hit next. He's already homered in this game. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the fifth. Chopped to the right side. Rizzuto tosses to first. Inning over. Nothing to do it for the White Sox, but they still lead it 3-1. And we're back. Well, one of the hottest offenses we've seen, but they've been held in check.
Yeah, time to get back to feast mode, Luke. Yeah, that's all I got. See ball, hit ball. He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul.
No, that's outside.
Especially
Ball.
2 strikes.
Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Derek Jeter getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
Nope, ball.
The Yanks trailing by 2. Last half of inning number 5. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense. Good speed on first.
Fouled off left side. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Paul Molitor. 0 for 1 so far. That one misses.
That's the ball.
And it's 1-0.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark.
Runner on the go. Pitch
Ball,
misses.
that's outside.
And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, that steal right there is ready to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. The Yanks lead 1. Back at Yankee Stadium. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. Austin Hayes steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Hee-haw!
Outside corner for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
No, that's low. Ball. That's the
just
ball.
off the
That's inside.
edge. Swings through that one. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. And it is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient. And it paid off.
One down. Lenny Sosa digs in now. 1 for 2. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. CC Sabathia gives way, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Aaron O'Day on the pitch here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
No, ball.
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
He's
No, that's
just
out.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Swings through that one for strike 2. That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. This one in the air. Molitor. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter. No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that'll do it. White Sox add one on the solo shot. It's now bottom of the 6th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Tony Gwynn. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Ryan Sefferjon getting loose out there. Taylor also throwing.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And that skips in the dirt. Good job to fight that one off.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Ground ball right side. Murakami takes it himself, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth.
For the Yankees, right fielder, Bernie Williams.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. At the plate, Babe Ruth.
Hee-haw!
Now this team is looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like
Rudder takes off. Pitch in for a strike.
Hey, speed run!
One out, the runner at second here at the bottom of the sixth.
Ball, outside.
the guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That misses the zone. Full count now. Hard hit, right side. 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Hagen Smith won't go any further. So they turn things over to the righty, Eric Betty.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Outside
the ball.
Ball 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Ball.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. Mantle hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. 1 left for the Yankees, and they trail it 4-1. Back in New York, top of inning number 7, Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. Check swing, he went. And it's 0-2. O'Day, a former All-Star, 32 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That hits the dirt. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Next for Chicago, center fielder
Luis Angel Acuna now at the plate. His righty-lefty splits there. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Darren O'Day done for the night. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Jonathan Broxton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
No, that's
Activity in
down. Ball.
the bullpen. Zach Britton, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Goose warming up as well. The 1-0. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
High fly ball down the left field line. And
that's foul
as it bangs off the fence. Two down, nobody on. That one's in there. 2 down. On the ground to third. Bare hands it. Tough play. Not in time.
He beat it out.
Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Did a nice job getting there. Good for him. But very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw, you know?
Yeah, no question. Quick toss to first, and he's back safely. Now, Chase Mydrow. Runner takes off. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets in the scoring position.
Man at second. On the ground to third. Fair ball. Aparicio coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Comes through with the RBI. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just... satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Popped up. Jeter. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 5. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Sean Newcomb.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
The Yankees looking to rally. Hammer, base hit. And a man aboard.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gas or blasting one over the wall, lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna on the move. He's got it.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
One out man at first. Digging in, Derek Jeter. Jeter takes the strike.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
That's outside. Ball one.
Now, this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Inside. Ball three.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one pushed foul. The White Sox leading by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. And a ground ball first. And foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Three-two. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Sean Newcomb is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Mike Vassell comes up now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Pinch hitter coming on, Joe Morgan.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is downstairs. That one in the dirt and gets away to second. Not in time. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in.
Ball 4, take your base.
We'll see if he can settle down.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Paul Molitor stepping in now for the Yankees. Molitor swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. In there with the knees. That's strike one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ball.
Two on, two outs. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. They're down here 5-1. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, stepping in, Austin Hayes.
You know, these White Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Molitor. And there's one down.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
And now here is Munetaka Murakami. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Manager out of the dugout. So they turn to their closer, Goose Gossage. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Ball, that's up.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Out number 2.
Up next for Chicago, the designated hitter, Lenny Sosa.
And that one is in for a strike.
Ball.
Gossage, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slurve, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. This one in the air, center field. Gwynn under it. And that is that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the on to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Tony Gwynn.
Ball inside.
On the ground to the left.
Foul ball.
And it goes just foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Out towards right center field. Acuna has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder, Williams.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
The Yankees down by 4 near the bottom half of the 8th inning.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Hey,
there's a strike. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Up the middle. Oh, great stop to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Yankees.
2 outs, base is empty. In now is the Yankees DH, Babe Ruth.
Ball outside.
I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That misses the zone. Ball 2. Late swing, foul to the left. Two down, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Oh, you never like to cut it that close, but the hitting streak will live on at least another day.
Little bit of a tense moment, Singy. Looked like that might be the end of it.
I don't know. The way he's been going, his confidence must be sky high. So even if it takes until his last at bat, you get that sense that a hit's coming from this guy one way or another.
Swing and a bouncer towards third. Whips it to first. That's the inning. The Yanks lead 1. They're down 5-1. Back now in the Bronx. We go to the 9th. Edgar Carroll steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Ball, that's in.
And another ball.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one misses, and it's 3-0. Right through there for a strike. And that's it for a strike. Full count now. Hit on the ground to short. Jeter sends it to first, and they get the leadoff man of the 9th.
For the White Sox, third baseman Colton Montgomery.
Comes up empty. Got it. That's out number 2.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
2 down, bases empty. And up next for Chicago, Luis Angel Acuna. 0 for 3 in this one. Popped up. Garrett. And that is that. Down in order. The White Sox going with a new arm.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season is keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Way inside. And a 1-2.
That's a ball.
Got him. One gone here.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
He gets there with the slide. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
Jeter
That's
tracking
the ball.
that one as it misses the zone for a ball.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
They're down to their final strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Raging back towards the wall. And he's got it. Ball game. And the White Sox salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much.
You